Taylor Wallace hanging out in Studio 1A, and I'm joined by a full room of folks tonight. Give it up for our concert club. It's a little misleading, I apologize. We're here celebrating our first After Hours presented by Odell Brewing of the new year, of the new decade, and who better to start it off with than our January Artist of the Month, Dayglow. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
The album Fuzzy Brain is out now. A spring tour was just announced for March and April. 2 dates in Austin, both sold out already. We're going to talk about all this exciting stuff surrounded by Dayglow in a little bit, but first, we're going to hear Can I Call You Tonight?
Close, well maybe I'm not. Heaven knows it's a spotlight stuck on the ceiling. Why are these the things that I'm feeling? There's so much time for me to speak up, but I keep quiet. I'll complicate the most of the mantra. The power's out and I can't turn the fan on. So can I call you tonight? I'm trying to make up my mind just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real? I hear your voice on the phone. Now I'm no longer alone. Just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real anymore? 'Cause I wouldn't know. Voice so low, sneaking around, so it goes. I always try my best to listen, picking up things that I can fidget. Circle speed, pacing around, watching my feet. Batteries drained, I get the memo. I think that I might have to let you go. Can I call you tonight? I'm trying to make up my mind just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real? I hear your voice on the phone. Now I'm no longer alone. Just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real anymore? 'Cause I wouldn't know. Don't go so easy. Don't go and leave me. Don't go so easy. Don't go and leave me. Don't go so easy. Don't go and leave me. Don't go so easy. Don't go. So can I call you tonight? I'm trying to make up my mind just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real? I hear your voice on the phone. Now I'm no longer alone. Just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real anymore? 'Cause I wouldn't know.
Our KUTX Artist of the Month, Dayglow. That's the song Can I Call You Tonight from the album Fuzzy Brain. And Sloan Struble is Dayglow, and he's joined tonight by his band Reese Myers on bass, Nate Davis on guitar, Nori Swafford on keys, and Brady Nippa on drums. Welcome. Thanks for being here with us.
Yeah.
You just announced a tour, March and April, and that's about 20 dates on that tour, and over half of them already sold out, including both of the Austin dates at the Parish, which is not a small venue.
It's freaking nuts.
I know.
It's crazy.
We played ACL Fest and South by Southwest last year, selling out shows across the country now, but this isn't the first time you're selling out shows. NPR Slingshot Artist, NPR Ones to Watch, and the cover of the Lorem playlist on Spotify, which, by the way, has over 500,000 followers. Sloan, where is your head at?
In this room. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy, like, how fast everything's happened, but it's been tons of fun.
Yeah, can you give us, like, a timeline? I mean, from, like, all right, here, I'm going to study advertising, I'm a UT freshman, to right here.
Yeah, yeah, I was a freshman last year at UT, and the spring semester, everything just kind of started taking off on the internet, and I was just put in a place where, like, I had to decide pretty much which one I would put my energy into, and I just decided to do this music thing and went full force. Yeah, and it's been really rewarding. So yeah,
I'd say the reaction has been very positive, and
yeah.
And hey, credits stay good for like 10 years, right? You know, you gotta ride it while you can, man. I totally get it. Backing up a little bit from a small town outside of Fort Worth, and born in the age of the internet, able to start noodling around with GarageBand at 10. What kind of music were you making when you started doing that?
I went through a lot of phases. I started off being like really into like EDM stuff, as a middle school boy does.
Yeah.
And I was just like learning about like synths and stuff, and I just kind of went from there. I went through. It was actually a big jump. Freshman year of high school, I went through like a big like Connor Oberst, Bright Eyes, like singer-songwriter phase, which was like EDM to that. I don't know. And then I guess this is like my middle ground between those two. I don't know. So you released Fuzzy Brain. This is the second time you've released it, and a brilliant decision to do it and to put 2 songs out. And so it came out the first time, and then Spotify happened, and then you did it the second time, or the other way around? It's kind of a blur. It definitely, sure. the re-release and these 2 new songs are doing really well, which I was a little nervous about. But initially putting the album out, it was just kind of like on the internet, and not a lot of people were really waiting for it. And so it's just kind of like a proper release, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a very brilliant thing to do. Not something you see a lot either. So kudos on that smart decision. And the music is obviously inherently very positive, and that's the whole thing. It's very positive music, but not without depth and not without reason. And what does it mean to you to put out this kind of music in a time where, I mean, it's almost like not frowned upon, but not, it's unique to be putting out such positive music so earnestly. And what does it mean to you to put that out into the world?
I don't know. I mean, I think there's like a weird thing going on with music. It seems like, I mean, just as an observation, but it's like things that are considered like really cool and like deep and aesthetic, I guess, tend to not be positive. I don't know. I feel like the natural artist approach is kind of more, I don't know, not pessimistic, but it just isn't like there's a light at the end of the tunnel kind of vibe, And so I guess with Dayglow and everything, my goal is just to have that balance of both, like, not taking life too seriously, but also recognizing that life is serious. And so it's like this weird balance I'm always going between, like having fun, but also like recognizing that things are important as well.
Yeah. Well, and the reaction speaks for itself.
Yeah. Thanks.
We're here in Studio 1A with Dayglow, our first KUTX After Hours of 2020. There's a tour announced for March and April. A lot of those dates already sold out, including the 2 Austin dates, March 27th and 28th. We've got time on the radio waves for one more song.
All right. Let's do it.
here it is, a new confession. You're a rather intelligent adolescent, and that's who you are. I learned my lesson. I must not understand and just must be far too progressive. But I never meant to be that way. I just wanted to be kind. Or maybe I just think too much. It's only in my mind this time. And oh, I know I'm not everything you thought I was. No, I tried, you cried. I'm not all you had thought. And I'll do my best, my flesh is still gonna make mistakes. So please forgive if it's really just some big nickname. Here it is, a new perspective. I'm listening, but in fair warning, it's rather subjective. Whoa, so unexpected. I know my friends, but I'd rather bathe in my self-rejection. Well, I never meant to be that way, but I know I am sometimes. Or maybe I just think too much. You were right, it was only in my mind. And oh, I know I'm not everything you thought I was. And oh, I tried, you cried. I'm not all you had thought. And I'll do my best, my flesh is still gonna make mistakes. Please forgive if it's really just some big nickname. Well, at least I tried. Well, at least I tried. At least I tried. At least I. Oh.
Dayglow, our KUTX Artist of the Month, live here with us in Studio 1A. The album Fuzzy Brain is out now. There's a tour going on March and April. If you don't have tickets for it already, well, it's a good thing you're tuning in right now for this live session because they are both sold out. Sloan, thanks for being here with us tonight. Reese, Nate, Nori, Brady, thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Give it up for our concert club one more time. Thank you guys for being here with us, supporting the Austin music experience. You can check out the two songs you've heard. A slew of other songs are going to play for our Studio 1A audience after we get back to the radio and more at KUTX.org. This KUTX After Hours is brought to us by Odell Brewing Company. Tonight's Studio 1A was mixed by Cliff Hargrove, front of house by Jake Perlman. Our multimedia crew today led by Gabriel Perez, Jorge Sanhueza-Lyon, Michael Benassi, and assisted by Jose Moreno. Deidre Gott is our Studio 1A producer. My name is Taylor Wallace. You're listening to KUTX 98.9, and we are going to bring it home with Zeppelin.